Hello and welcome to The Week, your source for all the news you don't need. I'm your host, Nick Bedard. Shopping is fun, right ladies? Well, how about shopping for a new apartment? Oh, so stressful. And then the idea of moving? Forget about it. But then you find the one. That special apartment you can barely afford becomes your new home. But we forget one important aspect, the roommate. Ah, yes. And this Chinese woman who used the Chinese app Ziroom to find her Changping area apartment in Beijing had two roommates. Or so she was told. The woman moved in around the first week of March, but didn't meet her roommate until April 12th when his bedroom door suddenly swung open and guess what? He was dead. That's right, it's been reported that this woman was living with a dead guy for over a month. The woman is seeking compensation from Ziroom for, well, I don't know, they really didn't specify what she's after. I'm guessing she's going to want her deposit back. Anyways, the next time you are shopping for a new apartment, make sure you meet your roommates. Speaking of meeting your roommates, how about this guy as your next flatmate? Meet Mr. Joe, a retired chemical plant worker from Changping, China. He's just your average guy living an average life, and oh yeah, he has over 170 pet rats. Ew. We've dug up some exclusive footage of the 72-year-old Mr. Joe who dropped a handful of noodles on the ground to feed his pet rats. Look at all those rats. Ugh. Mr. Joe's neighbors asked him to kill the rodents, but of course Mr. Joe refused, saying, quote, I don't want to kill a living creature. Well, I'm just a kind person. Mr. Joe, may I suggest a better living area for you? Okay, what if I told you that you can rent a basement apartment in the heart of one of the greatest cities in the world? That's right, New York City's subway platform. That underground metro will have all the rats you need. Check the Ziroom app for an available listing. Ow! Finally, we end this episode with Dai Xiang. We feel for you, Dai Xiang. Reuters Newswire just featured Dai Xiang in their latest feature story. The 40-year-old Beijinger who works 72-hour shifts at a machinery company. Instead of going back home to his apartment for some much-needed rest, Dai Xiang just sleeps on the floor. And when his boss saw the article, he said, no problem at all. You see, here in China, taking a nap at the office is, well... That's all we have for this week. Make sure to check us out next Friday for a brand new episode of The Week.
Dansons la capucine, y a pas de pain chez nous, y en a chez la voisine, mais ce n'est pas pour nous. Yo!
Stop, arrête, c'est mauvais.
Bah quoi, qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Bah, y a que t'es pas dans le rythme.
Tu rigoles, j'étais super synchro, regarde.
Non mais arrête s'il te plaît. Tu nous fous la honte là.
Ah oui, c'est filmé. Coucou les copains. Bon, mais sinon, on pourrait la refaire, mais en plus vite.
Je préfère pas, non.
Allez, dansons la capucine.
Stop.
Et si je te donne mes croquettes?
Ok. Dansons la capucine, y a pas de pain chez nous. Y en a chez la voisine, mais ce n'est pas pour nous. Dansons la capucine.